It's just to start fighting, right?
Because he didn't die just so that you could be free, just so that you could do what you want, you know? He died for you Gentiles to come out of that, so that he could, to come out of that Gentile state of mind. I got that with the washing of the water.
All right, go ahead. And what this brother was saying is right, man. Because you could be in a Gentile state of mind, but you could also come out of that. Because we have a situation of Cornelius. Cornelius was a centurion. How you doing, man? Cornelius was a centurion, and he worked for the Roman government. So that means that we could all be Corneliuses, in the sense that we might not even know who we really are. You could say, oh man, my ancestors were related to Benjamin Franklin, this, that, and the other, but you really don't know. Maybe your mom's line went down there, but your father's line went through Judah. And this is how you know if this is how you start to know if one of those so-called other nations, it might be a confusion of faith. This is Acts 10:2. A devout man and one that feareth Yahweh with all his house, which gave much alms to the people and prayed to Yahweh always, all the time.
And he said a devout man, and that's a righteous man. And the only devout men are the people of Israel, because they're the only ones who could follow the law.
And you know what? If you go to any one of these Catholic churches, they are devout in there, devout to wickedness. Pretty much, you could translate that energy you're giving to the left side, put it back on the right track, and start coming back to the nationality you're supposed to be in. Go ahead.
So back when these two nations, they were separated, the Most High, there came a time when He was gonna put them back together. This is Ezekiel 36:22. Therefore say unto the house of Israel, thus saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, the Most High, I do not this for your sakes, O house of Israel, but for mine holy name's sake, which ye have profaned among the heathen, whither ye went. So he's saying he's not going to do it. He's going to only do it because for his holy name's sake. He's going to put these two nations back together.
So when are these two nations are going to come back together? Right about now. So when these two nations start to come back, more and more prophecies are going to come and start to happen. And these two nations of Israel and Judah, they have to come back because it was prophesied. All right, now let's say, because what are we talking about right now? Tares and wheat, right? What if all these people right here had all these men right here, let's say they were men, and they all had different nation wives. Now remember I was telling you about mitochondrial DNA. You get your bone density, you get your skin, because I look like my mom. You look like your mom. Some men have strong genes and their sons look like them. But that doesn't mean that you have a weak spirit. Because my spirit is strong, man. You know what I go through every day? I'm catching hell, but I'm okay with it. I go through my Google Plus and then I try to load up these videos that I do, and you know who gives me the most back talk? Negroes, so-called Negroes right here, because they're stuck in the mind frame of you got to be black in order to be an Israelite. Go ahead.
This is Ezekiel 36 and 23. I will sanctify my great name, which was profaned among the heathen.
Shoot. Yeah. So that great name is coming back. That great name is Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Bahashem Rakah Kodash. He comes back in as fast as possible, and he's going to come back in a glorious fashion. Now I don't know if I know you don't believe, but you got to believe in something. You either believe in science, you believe in some sort of philosophy. You got to believe in something. Look at this next Sabbath is going to be coming up, and the Sabbath is going to start as soon as that sun gets lowered, and it's going to go all the way to Friday night. There's going to be a so-called blood moon. You heard of that? It's going to be a so-called blood moon. I'm not tripping about it. I don't really even care, man. Those are signs for the heathens to be dismayed at.
Because that blood moon represents blood, bloodshed.
2/3 bloodshed, Edomite bloodshed, mostly Edomite bloodshed. No, you know what? Let me backtrack on that. What we were talking about this whole time is talking about Yahweh getting mad at Israel, right? Getting mad at us for worshiping the false idols, man. And we should get destroyed for that. And you know what? I'm gonna leave myself out of that. You should get destroyed for that. There you go. You should get destroyed for that. And you see how that horn blasted when I said that? When I corrected myself? Hey, man. You want to keep going?
It says, and I will sanctify my great name, which was profaned among the heathen, which ye have profaned in the midst of them. And the heathen shall know that I am Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, saith Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, the Most High, when I shall be sanctified in you before your eyes.
Okay, so what we were talking about, his great name, I got something in Philippians 2 and 9. Wherefore Yahweh also hath highly exalted him and given him a name which is above every name. And it's not Jesus, okay? It's Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Hey, I can't wait till those chariots show up and start fucking people up. Man.
Just like in the world. Huh?
The lights turned on when I said that. Hey, that's gonna happen though. Hey, and you know what? Let me show you how great this name is, right? It's great to me. Because I pray in that name.
That name has power.
It has real power, man. Real power.
The most power.
The most power there is in any name. Because there's power in the name. What does Jesus mean? I'll tell you what Yahushua means. It means he delivers. He delivers. And this is, I'm going to finish this up. In verse 10. That at the name of Yahushua Mashiach, every knee should bow, of things in heaven and things in earth and things under the earth. Man, that's everything, man. That's everything. That's why I pray to this name, man. I pray to, and when I pray, think in my head of Yahushua, I think of a dark figured man, an austere man with power, man, just looking at me like.
When we think of Yahushua, we think of him when he was in his human body. How he would look in his human body, you know.
And we never actually seen Yahushua, but in a way we did, because when we were back with him, if we were back with him in Jerusalem when he was around, because he came back to the States, not to the States, to the so-called America for his other sheep. So when we were hanging out with him, and I can't wait till he comes back, and he puts a spirit on his men. Not because I want to find out who the real man of the Lord is, because I want to find out if I'm really a man of the Most High. And you know, if I do get that power, the first thing I'm gonna do is wait for that order to go fuck shit up. Man, I'm gonna be like ready, like a race, man, like ready. You got anything?
This is Ezekiel 36 and 24. For I will take you from among the heathen and gather you out of all countries and will bring you into your own land.
So he's gonna gather us from all countries, right? Why?
So if you're an Israelite, he's going to gather you from all countries. So if you're born in Israel, that doesn't make you an Israelite. Just because you're born in Israel, or you're born in, if I was born in China, that doesn't make me a Chinese,
Chinaman.
a Chinaman. You know? People think that wherever you're born, that's your nationality.
It's gonna be further from the truth.
You know? But what it is, you're only a citizen. That's not your nationality.
This is John 7:35. Then said the Jews among themselves, whither will he go, that we shall not find him? Will he go into the dispersed among the Gentiles and teach the Gentiles? So there's the word Gentiles and there's the word Greeks. Does that mean that everybody born in Greece? So let's think about that logic right there. If we're going by words only, then we can't be saved. You have to be Greek.
Okay.
That's fucking bullshit, man. How stupid can you fucking be? That's why I hate you motherfuckers, man. I hate you Two-Thirds. I hate you Edomites. I hate you other nations. I hate your little kids. I hate your fucking grandmas. I hate your grandpas. Man, I hate your pets. I hate your problems. I just fucking hate you, man. Don't even tell me about that shit. You know, it's so hard for me to fucking go to work sometimes because these people have fucking so much shit to say, right? And hey, you remember when I don't know if it was the Man of Steel when Superman went up, but when he first got his powers, right? You could hear everybody fucking talking.
Oh yeah.
That's how I feel, man. It's
Yeah.
like, fuck, I can't get that shit out, and then I fucking have to. That's why Israelites are so hard working, man, because we can focus on our work, get into our work, and that's why we make good slaves. To be truthful. That's why we make so great of slaves.
We're good multitaskers. Because the head brothers, they get the scriptures. You know, they could name scriptures off the top of their mind.
I can't even. I could do that
smart.
sometimes. But I'm sitting there watching the brothers, and I'm like, man, I wish I could do that.
Apostle Tahar,
Man, he's a conductor. He's a conductor, man, with that wand. He gets down. Apostle Ramla, all the apostles, Apostle Kabar, Apostle Rakab, they all get down. This is the book of Acts, chapter 10, and verse 3. He saw in a vision, evidently, so that means that really, the evidence is in a vision. He really had that vision. About the 9th hour of the day, an angel of Yahweh came coming into him and saying unto him, Cornelius. And when he looked on him, he was afraid. Why was he afraid when he saw this angel? Because the men of the Lord are austere, powerful men. His angels are to be feared. They only inspire fear. You're not gonna see no little fucking chubby ass baby angel, and with the fucking shooting hearts at motherfuckers. I'll fall in love with this bitch right here. She was made for you. And said, "What is it, Lord?" You see what he said? He said, "What is it?" He wasn't like, "Oh man, I'm so glad you came." He was like, "What is it?" He said, "What is it?" He didn't say, "What do you want?" He said, "What is it?" Shit, he was fucking scared. You'd be scared too. If you knew the truth, you wouldn't be laughing at us. And he said unto him, Thy prayers and thine alms are come up from a memorial before Yahweh. And you know what? That makes me think of the book of Tobit. Because I don't know if it's Tobit the father, but Tobias of Tobit. he would always bury the, and he lived among the Greeks. He would always bury the slain Israelites. Like he would see them laying dead, and he would remember and come back out at night and bury them, man. He would stop eating his fucking dinner just to do that, man. So Cornelius could be that man right there. Talking about Cornelius. Cornelius is a white man. Well, that doesn't mean he's not an Israelite.
Cornelius used to follow the laws of the Most High.
And why was he afraid of an angel, man? Because he knew.
Cornelius used to fast.
Shit. And you fucking fat motherfuckers couldn't even fast for an hour. You have to eat as soon as you get up. Now, when I get up, sometimes I don't even eat. But sometimes I like to have a little bit of oatmeal. But the first thing I do is drink some water. Just to get my body naturally flowing. And then I don't eat until lunch. And I only eat a little bit.
You should only eat when you're hungry.
Damn, these motherfuckers are hungry all the fucking time. And now send men to Joppa and call for one Simon. Who's Simon? I bet you 99.9% of you people don't even know who Simon is. Whose surname is Peter. So he knew about Peter because Peter did the works. And that's amazing right there. So if you know, everybody could have visions and stuff, but when you really, man, when you're in trouble and all you think about is the Lord, that means you're an Israelite, man. I don't ever remember when I used to get in trouble and not think about the Lord. I'd be like, oh Lord, come and help me. Oh Lord, come and help me. Hey man, when bills come up, I don't cry about it. I pray about it. Damn, and this month is a bad month. I gotta pay all kinds of fucking bills. Oh, and then Donald Trump, he's making deals with everybody basically. He's saying.
Read the Bible, bro? Read the Bible?
No, he don't.
No?
Yeah, at least that was sincere.
That's all you gotta say, you know, just question, yes or no.
Hey, who knows, man? Maybe that's the man of the Lord. Maybe today's not the day. But when you pass by and just laugh, what the hell are you laughing at? Anyways, man, we got jobs. We got vehicles. We don't have a need. I mean, we need Yahushai.
Yeah, we're not here asking for your money or nothing, you know.
Damn, you go to these churches and that's what they do.
We don't want your money.
And money's not even real. Why would I ask for something that's not real? But at least he was sincere. He just shook his head and said no. All right.
He showed respect, you know. He walked around us.
And what's the surprise? No condemnation. Well, he's gonna get it no matter what. But we're giving him a free pass today.
Yeah. We won't be so hard on him.
Hey, but he looks like he's having a hard life anyways.
You know?
Hey, man, maybe the next time he comes by around, we'll be like, hey, you know why you're having such a bad time? And then, you know, he might be saved. You got some more on that?
I got Ezekiel 36 and 25. Then will I sprinkle clean water upon you, and ye shall be clean. From all your filthiness and from all your idols will I cleanse you.
So there is a chance for forgiveness.
So does that mean I could just take some water and pour it on me and I'm gonna be clean?
I'm saved.
Like how they do it in church?
And you can't get baptized with water because right now is the time to get baptized with the Spirit.
Alright, so the next verse, Ezekiel 36 and 26. A new heart also will I give you.
And that doesn't mean you're going to go to the hospital and get a heart transplant. Stop being carnal, man. Stop being stupid. Because what a new heart means is you got to take in this word, and then you got to stop acting like you've been acting. So if before I came into the truth, and I remember this like it was yesterday, I thought Jesus loved everybody. I thought he came for everybody. But then I read a scripture in Revelation 7. Remember when we want to get 3 and 4 again? And I was like, what? The elect? What's the elect? Hey, and it's real powerful spirit right there. Because when Yahweh Shai wants you to come out of something, he'll save you, man. He'll cleanse you. He'll clean you with that holy water. With that spirit, man. Make you a brand new heart.
Revelation 7 and 3.
Yeah, 7 and 3.
Revelation 7 and 3, saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our power in their foreheads.
And right now we're sealing everybody. If they come over here and laugh, they get condemned. That's a form of sealing. If they come over here and respect, that's a form of sealing. Okay, so there's a mark for death and then the mark for salvation. This is Exodus 12. I'll start at 11. And thus shall ye eat it, with your loins girded, your shoes on, your feet, your staff in your hand, and you shall eat it in haste. It is the Lord's Passover. For I will pass through the land of Egypt this night, and I will smite all the firstborn in the land of Egypt, both man and beast, and against all the gods of Egypt I will execute judgment. I am the Lord. Yes, all these statues you guys got, you guys burning incense to all these statues, they're not gonna save you. If you want to get saved, come over here. We got your salvation right here. And the price is right. You guys love free stuff, don't you? Man, I seen you guys listening. When I put my head down to read, and I look up, you guys are listening intently, man. But nobody wants to come up. And that Passover in Egypt was terrible, man. Terrible. It's going to be even worse this time. Shit. Like that movie Apocalypto. When they were hunting in the forest, and those people came out of the forest, and all that was spiritual, right? Almost. That's all that means. Almost. The protagonist of the story. He was cutting up that tapir, and his spirit told him. The spirit of the forest told him, which is the Holy Spirit, told him, "Hey man, these people are coming." So he got up and looked, and all he seen was the look of fear. That's how you guys are gonna look, and that's when we're gonna laugh. And we're gonna be like, you remember that fucking time when we were out there in Harrison 9th preaching the word, trying to save your ass, and all you did was fucking laugh? Wow! Knock the motherfucking block off. And we're not even gonna touch it. Really, it's gonna be more of a how should I say it? It's gonna be like a possession. We're gonna put demons on you.
All right, so when you get the when you get the washing of the word, when you get the washing of the water, that's really the washing of the word.
And when this word washes you, it makes you brand new. You don't want to be thinking that a white Jesus is going to come save you. Because white people hate you. Yeah, they'll smile at you, but they fucking hate you. They hate you and they hate me.
Right, the Son of God was a black man.
Oh yeah, and they really hate the Lord. You see the communication is being relayed back and forth from our people? Calling each other out of name. Bywords.
What the hell? They're literally talking to each other from like more than 200 yards away.
Like a football field.
Holy shit.
Hey, but that's Israel. Any more?
Okay, Ephesians 5:26, that he might sanctify and cleanse it with the washing of water by the word. So when you cleanse yourself, it's with water, but the water is really the word, which is these scriptures right here.
Hey, and these words cut to the heart. They cut you up, man. That's why this Governor Jerry Brown from California wants you to have an assault rifle permit if you're gonna be out here preaching the word. Hey, if you want to be a tough guy, read the Bible. Preach the word unto Israel. Be a man of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai. Because we're outlaws, man. We're outlaws.
This is where the toughness is at, because this is where the soldiers are at right here.
This is a real army right here.
You don't see us, but we're armored up right now.
The angels are encamped around us. So I'm gonna get more Acts. This is Acts 10, and I'm gonna go to. Let me get it right. I'll start at 9. On the morrow, as they went on their journey and drew nigh unto the city, Peter went up upon the house to pray about the 6th hour. So Peter went up to the house to pray. And why do you go to churches to pray for? You're supposed to do it alone.
They love to pray. They love to pray when other people are watching. You know?
That's like me doing my work when only my boss is over my shoulders. Hey, you know what responsibility is? Is when your boss comes up to your desk, puts a big old fucking box of files, and says, "I'll see you when they're done." He or she is not telling you that we're testing you. We're seeing how diligent you are. We're seeing how fast you're gonna get this shit done, how serious you take this job. And that's what Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai is doing. Because he told us to come and preach. You wanna get into the water? I got some water for you right there. And just like the sun sets on every day, the sun is gonna set on Edom. On the house of Edom. And like we've been reading, we don't really know who these Edomites are. We know in general that there's a so-called white man. We know that it's the person that's letting all these wicked things happen, allowing LGBTQP to take power. And that's terrible, man. That is terrible. That's disgusting. I'm gonna go on to 10. Yeah. This is Acts 10:10. And he became very hungry. A leaf fell on my book. And he became very hungry and would have eaten. But while they made ready, he fell into a trance. So that trance was the spirit. He was seeing shit. So he woke up and he didn't eat right away. He waited till he got hungry. Because what's the difference between a glutton and someone that eats when they need to eat? And saw heaven opened. Hey man, when you see heaven open like that, that means it's a sign, it's a symbol. Not only that, it was a chariot giving him that symbol, that message. He looked up and saw a chariot. What's it called? Hieroglyph? No. It's a mirage or something like that. It's an image that's cast out. Well, it's like well, anyways, it's a projection of so you can see. So Peter saw that. And saw heaven open and a certain vessel descending into him, as it had been a great sheet knit at the four corners and let down to the earth. Like I said, he saw a chariot. The chariot gave him a vision. Hologram, yeah, that's the word, hologram. It was a hologram, okay? It was a hologram because he's seen it perfectly. Wherein were all the manner of four-footed beasts of the earth, and wild beasts, and creeping things, and fowls of the air. Can you keep going?
Yeah, so when he saw that, when he saw all that food, the abomination food, really it wasn't food, but it represented
Gentiles from the other nations, huh? Israelites from the other nations, which are Gentiles.
Unclean food.
Unclean Jews, unclean Israelites. Hey, and really, an unclean Jew is a Gentile.
Yep. And a Gentile is just like a heathen. You're as good as being a heathen if you're a Gentile.
Why the fuck would you want to be a Gentile, man?
Because if you're caught up in the Gentile way, when those nuclear destruction come, you're going to be destroyed.
And that's the worst part about being in these so-called devil's churches. No, not so-called. They are the devil's church. If any of you Christians were to study the scriptures, the first thing you would know